Hey there, welcome. In the last video we made our navbar responsive. In this one we are going to be creating our home section, an iconic image on the left side, and your about section on the right side, along with your CTA button. Let's get started. Alright, so we're back here in our HTML file. Let's scroll down to the bottom. And here we are going to create a wrapper div that's going to have the class home. Next, we're going to create a div that's going to have the class home picture. This is going to hold our picture on the left side, as you saw. We're going to create yet another div. This one is going to be our home text. And inside the home text, we're going to say h1. Welcome to WolfDenCode. We're going to have a smaller section under it. This is going to be the ID highlighted. We are a team of developers. And we are also going to have an actual paragraph here with some filler text like this. And as for the last one, we'll have a button. This is going to be our CTA button. Click to know more. That's it for our HTML file. Let's jump right onto our CSS. Alright, so back to our CSS. Let's scroll down, and on the top of our media query, let's style our home wrapper at first. This is going to have display flex. We are going to align its items to the center horizontally and vertically as well. We are going to give it some padding from the left and the right as well. 5 rem is great in this example. We are going to set its height and width. It should take up all the given space on the current device, so it's going to be 100 viewport height and 100 viewport width. We are going to set a background color for this. This is purely personal preference. It only has change in opacity so that it changes the background color to be a bit darker. We are going to set a gap between the two elements, our image and the text div. We'll set the text color to be white and align the text to the center. So for styling our home text, we're going to set its display to be flex, the flex direction to be a column, because by default it's a row, but we want this time it to be a column. We'll also set its vertical alignment and horizontal alignment to the center. And for the last step, we'll set its width to be 40 viewport width. For our H2 elements inside the home text, we'll set a different font size of 30 pixels. For our P elements inside the home text, also just a different font size, a font size of 17 pixels is going to do just well. For the H1 element in our home section, the font size is going to be 50 pixels, and we'll set a font weight of 900 pixels. Now for styling our button, first we'll set a max width of 200 pixels for it. We'll set a padding of 14 pixels on the top and the bottom, and 50 pixels on the sides. We set a different background color and a text color. We'll set our font weight to be bold, the font size to be 17 pixels as well, and the border to 0, because by default buttons tend to have styling for borders, but we do not want any borders this time. The border radius, however, should be 10 pixels so that the button itself is rounded nicely. We'll put a transition ease in out of 0.2 seconds. And we'll also put our margin top of 10 pixels. Now for the hover animation of the button, we'll simply change the background color and we'll set the transform scale to 1.05. This is going to enlarge the button by 5%. And last but not the least, our home picture, we are simply going to set a strict pixel for it. So 550 pixels as for the height. The width should be 400 pixels. We'll set the background image to URL and we'll choose our prof.png. This is going to be given to you in the GitHub repository, or you can choose your own image. And the background size should be covered so that it covers the whole area that is given to it. And there is our home section, as you can see. Alright, this is it. This is how our landing page looks. If you like this video, make sure to drop a like below. And if you have any questions about this, feel free to write it down in the comment section. With that being said, we'll see you in the next one.